Yeah, we're here at Kingsway. This is the second training for me for today. I'm getting ready to face some big guys for CJI. Those are the matches that I'm most excited for. I really enjoy those matches. Like the David versus Goliath matches are awesome. So yeah.
What's up, brother? Where are we? What are we doing?
Kingsway training. Typical day.
Do we have any update on our potential teammate?
We do, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say it yet. So you got to talk to the boss over there.
That's good. That's good.
If we get the finish, congratulations, the match is over. If your opponent is smart and turns his right shoulder down to the floor, go straight back to his back, and right off that, go right back into your stranglehold, and you play between a front stranglehold and a back stranglehold like this.
Let it be known, I'm Mark's biggest hater. Mark McQueen, I hate that guy. Hate everything about him. Hate the way he looks, hate the way he smells, hate the way he breathes, everything. That's how we maintain mount. When you got a 500-pound bench press underneath you, you just gotta shake your hips a little. What do you think, Mark? Yeah.
How are rounds going to go today?
Probably terrible because I'm training with Mark, and it's my least favorite thing in the world. Being in the same room with him, looking at him, training with him, it's just everything about that guy I despise. Look at him. He looks like a big green turtle. So we found him in an alleyway somewhere in like the outskirts of Liverpool, like the real bad spots. And I saw him, he looked pretty big. I asked him if he can come train. He started training and the guy got too good. So now we're kind of stuck with Mark. Worst mistake of my life.
Being Romanian at jiu-jitsu.
Romanian's pretty
Being at
bad.
jiu-jitsu, a Romanian.
What about a Romanian and a Scottish training together?
I hate it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Maybe with autism, we might be able to make something happen.
Big Dan. I think Dan will go in as the largest guy in this tournament. There's some big fellas, but I think Dan might be the biggest of the big fellas. You all know him well. He's one of the few heavyweights that can play bottom position very well. He's got a great guard, passes well with top pressure, and difficult to take down in the standing position.
It's hard to get submissions when you're going up against somebody as girthy as Mr. Roman Mori.
Dan's one of the few heavyweights who's got a genuine submissions game.
There's a submission here. I don't know if it's gonna work. But give them a nice little squeeze. You grab them by their chin.
Dan is a fascinating character. He's actually a very talented musician. He plays piano perfectly. Like so many jiu-jitsu players, kind of a psychological head case, very intelligent.
A wild serpent trying to finish a triangle strangle on a Kodiak bear. Not just any Kodiak bear, a mentally ill Kodiak bear. His entire body versus my neck, it seems like my neck is winning.
But quirky as well. So he's an interesting guy to have in the training room.
That would never work on me.
He's an interesting case because he comes from no athletic background whatsoever. If you look at most jiu-jitsu athletes, they either started jiu-jitsu very young, so they're used to competition from that, or they're used to competition from some other sport, highly talented in some other sport. For example, Oliver Taza was a very good soccer player, which transferred over to jiu-jitsu. So for him, there's a sense in which it's kind of all new, this whole idea of competition. In the gym, he's devastating, and in competition, if he comes in with the right mindset, he's equally devastating.
Do you realize how expensive it's going to be when your team wins to give out 5 knives at once?
I have a solution to this problem. The quality of the knives is going to be severely diminished. They're going to get like a plastic knife, fork, and spoon from McDonald's.
Almost 5 years of kind of training adjacently to him and taking his classes and watching him evolve, and that's definitely fun. I really enjoy that. I think people really gravitate toward he has like a very calm and like steady demeanor. You know, we have a bunch of characters on the team, and I think he has a way of making jiu-jitsu feel accessible, which can be difficult at this level of training. And he does that through practicing on teaching beginners. As a leader, I think he's incredible. People gravitate toward him. And then once you get into the weeds, you realize that his knowledge doesn't really stop. You can go from super basic to really, really high level. And that makes him a great instructor too. I'm so excited for CJI. and for the Lovato match coming up in Japan too, and then whatever else is coming our way.
We're going to back step left leg and pull our opponent's leg through and go right away into Kani Basami. Now from here, when he tries to get away from us, roll through and finish, Giancarlo. The physical preparation is going very well. Because it has elements of a quintet type of match, physical fitness is a big deal. You potentially could be in to face multiple opponents back to back. In addition, not so much Dan, but other athletes have to be concerned about fighting someone much bigger than themselves. So there's those two physical elements, endurance and the possibility of fighting much larger opponents. And the other element, of course, in quintet competition is that there's so many unknowns in a quintet. You are challenged as an athlete in ways that you will never be challenged under any other rule set. There is something special about team competition. Like, normally, jiu-jitsu is an individual sport which is practiced as a team, but you compete as an individual. The thing about the quintet style arrangements is that they kind of break that tradition, and now you're training as a team and competing as a team. You guys all know what it's like. Sometimes training is a hard, lonely slog. You come into the gym by yourself, you work out by yourself, and you leave by yourself, and man, it's tough. But when you're going in with a team and you get a communal effort going on, it does put some wind into your sails. It puts some wind underneath your wings. It helps you push through. In quintet type situations, it's much more communal, and it does bring out something different in the athletes.
Get the camera out of my face.
They didn't teach you that one at Penn State. Now, interestingly, this is the first CJI where there's a women's division. Our representative will be the teenage phenom, Helena Crevar. She's one of the most talented female athletes in the world today. Just 18 years old, an incredible asset to the team. One of the most mature, professional athletes that I've ever had experience with working. She's truly an amazing person. We always joke after training when sometimes very high level male athletes come in and train with Helena, and they do what many men do when they train with females. They sort of go a little bit easy at the start and even give up positions, and we're warning them, like, do not give up a position to Helena. Like, if you let her get to an advantageous position, she will 100% finish you. Like, she is incredibly talented. Many of the female athletes are real submission hunters. This is a women's division of just concentrated talent. It's literally like the 4 best of the best. It's like the women's division starts at the semi-finals. It's like everyone else has been eliminated, and now it's the 4 best out there. Helena is training extraordinarily well. She'll be ready on the day when CJI 2 takes place.
How was practice?
It was good. 5 rounds, so it was amazing.
Nice. So, newest one championship athlete?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, I'm really happy. I've been watching One Championship for a long time now, and happy to have gotten the opportunity to compete with them, but also like it being non-exclusive, so I can compete almost anywhere else.
Do you know when your first match with them is?
It's probably going to be at the beginning of next year, so yeah, it's going to be very exciting.
Nice. In a cage?
Probably cage or boxing ring. Yeah, that's it. It's Monday. This week I have in Brazil a super fight in the gi, and then after that, full preparations for CJI.